We had to do that because this is now take number 3.
Yeah, this is our 3rd attempt at this video. Aiden has been really tough for us to put down, which, you know, that's just how it is. Being new parents, like, getting the baby down can be tough. But we're back, we're doing it. Let's go.
It's a little bittersweet because this is our last episode from this apartment. Tomorrow is our big moving day.
Yes, we are moving, and honestly, bittersweet is the perfect way to describe it. We have so many amazing memories from this apartment, so it's just a little bit sad.
Yeah, I remember when the first night when we brought Aiden home, parked him in his stroller, and I got a picture of the Gerber sign behind us, panned over to him, and it was at that moment that I realized our life really changed.
Yeah, we're parents, and we have so many amazing Aiden memories from this apartment. But also, this is where I found out I was pregnant. This is where I told Peter we're gonna be parents.
I realized that I was gonna be a dad.
And this is where we spent our entire pregnancy. Or my entire pregnancy.
It's also where Aiden got his TikTok debut.
Exactly. So there's just a lot. There's a lot. And when we were making the decision to move, there was a period of time where we were like, maybe we will just move to a 2-bedroom apartment at the same complex. But then within the last few months, things have gotten pretty dangerous at our apartment complex, and we just figured, let's just go. So we actually made this decision to move so quickly.
So quickly, in fact, that we decided to cut our lease early by 2 months.
Yeah, we are getting out of here. We're ending our lease, and that was very unexpected, but you know, we have to do what's best for our family. When we first moved here, we were so excited. Like, we were coming off of living at my mom's for a year. And so, you know, to go from that transition of like living at my mom's for a full year
to being by ourselves, like we were super green and eager to get out of there. And this was our first place that we looked at.
No, it wasn't. We looked at other places.
How many though?
We didn't look at that many places. Yeah. This was probably maybe like the 3rd place.
3rd with very minimal research that was done. So there's your
backstory.
There you go.
So we moved here, and I think the first few months or so, we really did like it. If you guys don't already know, we live at the Camden Harbor View in downtown Long Beach. It is right across from the harbor and these Pike outlets. And honestly, like, if you look at the complex, it looks so nice.
Yeah,
like,
well kept. Yeah.
Well kept.
Clean.
And I think that those were some of the things that sold us.
For us, it was definitely the dog friendly part as well.
Yeah, it's dog friendly. We were able to bring Lily. And truthfully, our actual apartment, like where we are living, our apartment is nice.
Yeah, 4th floor in the corner. We have a nice pool view. Pretty quiet.
Yeah, I think it's quiet. But within, like I said, the last few months, things have just changed. We've really been struggling with our actual apartment complex and the lack of security. And so just to name a few things so you guys kind of can hear where we're coming from. One thing that this apartment has really struggled with is lost packages.
Yep.
And that really, you know, I think that is something a lot of apartment complexes struggle with, but we decided to get a P.O. box so we didn't have to deal with that. And we were like, okay, situation resolved. But then there were some other things going on that just kind of pushed us over the edge. And some of the other things were
the break-ins in the vehicles in the garage, because there's all these signs posted in the garages, cameras may be in use, when in fact there are 0 cameras in those garages, you guys.
Yeah, and it wasn't just like, oh, my car got broken into. It was like, my car got broken into and like all 4 tires were stolen.
Not slashed, taken off, like the car was on bricks.
Which is not funny at all, but like, you guys know what I mean? Like, it takes time to do that kind of stuff. And that just goes to show how little security there is here.
Yeah. To be fair, they do have a courtesy patrol, but it's very lackluster and it's not security at all.
Yeah, I mean, this guy, I've never seen him. In all the time that we've lived here, I've never seen him. At first, we started brushing off the car break-ins. I can't stop. But they were happening every day.
Yeah.
So, you know, when it's just like every once in a while, you're like, oh, maybe they won't get me.
Yeah,
You know?
but when it's as frequent as it was here, it's really tough to ignore.
Exactly, because we were like, we're next, you know, which...
Thankfully, knock on wood, we were not.
We were super lucky, but I mean, it's every day. Then people started breaking into our actual apartment complex. I feel like that was what put me over the edge.
That was for you, yes.
For me, I was like, we gotta go.
Yeah.
You know, people saying, oh, somebody, you know, came, knocked on my door at 2 a.m., and was just staring down the door like a freaking scary movie. And nothing happened. Thankfully, nothing happened. You know, there were also people getting in and like telling these weird sob stories and saying stuff like, oh, you know, can you just lend me a shirt? Just really weird stuff. And so I was feeling really very, very nervous about that. So I was just feeling like, I don't want us to be in that situation. Also, Peter leaves for work super early in the morning. And so he was going down to the parking garage at like 4 a.m. And I was nervous because I was like, man, like, did he get out okay? Did he make it to the car? And that was just additional stress that I was having as a new mom. My anxiety was through the roof. And then lastly, and this, you know, I already said I was at my wit's end. I'm really trying to convince Peter. I was like, we gotta get out of here. We gotta get out of here. And there were armed assaults on the property. They did not happen to us, but there were armed assaults on the property and like in broad daylight at 3 p.m.
And that was the turning point for me because I am thinking now as a family, for Aiden's safety, for Mariah's sake, we needed to get out of here. That brings us to today. This is our last day here. We get to move tomorrow morning bright and early at 8 a.m. We are moving far, far away, only 20 minutes away from my in-laws, Mariah's mother.
I'm so excited about that.
How did we find this place? This is going back to that boiling over moment where both of us just had enough. We hopped onto a real estate page and...
Zillow.
Shout out Zillow.
This is not sponsored. No, I'm kidding.
We found the property online on a Thursday. Turns out there's an open house Saturday. We go, we check it out, we love it. We
absolutely love it.
Cool, like jaw dropped, okay? We applied that same day, and then we got approved the following day, Sunday.
Yes, and that was such an amazing moment. Like, Peter recorded when I found out, and I was happy and smiling in the video, but as soon as I realized what was happening, I just broke down and I cried.
Happy tears.
Happy tears. You know, just the thought of like, I was so scared when Peter would take Lily for a walk or I would take Lily for a walk that, you know, we were going to be caught in the crossfires of some dangerous something. Yeah. And so, you know, I'm just so happy and so grateful that like we will have a little bit more peace of mind. I know that nowhere is 100% safe, but you can do things and put yourself in positions to be in places where you feel a little bit safer. It comes down to what makes you feel comfortable.
For sure.
Yeah.
We want to take a moment to thank you guys for being with us this far. Circling back, we've been through a lot together.
We have, from living at my mom's to moving into this 1-bedroom apartment to now moving into an actual home.
Wow.
Where we will have a room for Aiden, which I'm so happy. I'm so grateful.
I'm really excited.
And we just can't wait to share this new chapter with you guys. And so thank you We love you guys. We appreciate you guys. And this is it. This guy. Oh my God.
From us here at Long Beach, be sure to stay tuned for some upcoming videos. Getting a little emotional right now.
Oh my gosh. I feel like tomorrow's gonna be rough.
It's gonna be rough.
Yeah.
It's gonna be great. Happy tears and onto bigger and better adventures.
Yeah. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you.